Hello, Willie here from Agile Performance, and today we are introducing 3 new products and a new chassis for us, which is the Toyota GT86, Subaru BRZ, Scion FRS. And our range here is aimed towards rallying, however, is still useful for both drifting and circuit racing. So what we have here is front lower control arm. We believe this to be the most complete lower control arm available on the market. Main advantages of this: independent camber and caster adjustment, both live adjustment, so you don't need to remove anything off the car, makes wheel alignments very quick, very simple. Also adjustable anti-squat and anti-dive via these points here, and you change out the different plates which bolt into this. So this is the base mount. So this is stationary, gets bolted into the chassis, and then has the caster arm here, and then the main piece of the arm. And what we've done is we've used a bolt-on ball joint. This is from early 90s Toyota Starlet or 2-cell. That means replacing these is very quick and easy. And these are our adjusters for adjusting the camber, and then this is for adjusting the caster, and these are for adjusting the anti-squat, anti-dive. And we can see here a complete arm here, and so when this is in the chassis, the factory subframe will go just here, so it sits further out. We've done that in order to allow clearance for the factory anti-roll bar. We found them to be very strong, very durable, so you can throw anything you can. Any motorsport situation, we're very confident they're going to hold up. Right, we've also got some rear camber arms here. So in the factory GT86, they have a adjustable front toe arm, but no camber adjustment. So these here use our live adjustment system here, makes it super easy to adjust. So that means you can independently adjust both camber and toe. These don't change the geometry at all, so these are useful for a race car, a street car, or a rally car. So very versatile. Moving across, we have possibly the most interesting part of the kit. So this we call our rear traction geometry kit. The impetus for this is that the GT86 by design has a very strange rear end design. So it has a massive toe curve and camber curve, which sort of works for a circuit racing car with limited travel. However, once you put 200mm travel in the rear, you then gain about 7 degrees of camber throughout the travel. And we find on gravel, that means basically when the car squats, you're only using half, maybe a quarter of the tyre compared to if the tyre was flat. So what this does is it alters the geometry and the pickup points, so it keeps the tyre really nice and square to the ground, improving the contact patch and traction. It also makes tyres last much longer. So this kit will pay itself off very quickly if you're going through a lot of rally tyres in the rear of your GT86. So how it works is, so we change both the trailing arm and the front toe arm. The rear arm, which is the same as this, remains the same. You can choose to use this adjustable arm. You could also use the factory arm as well. The upper control arm remains standard. And so what happens is that this gets bolted into the chassis and then relocates the pickup for the trailing arm. So one end comes to here, the other end goes to the knuckle. And the other part of the equation is the toe arm. So these bolt up into the factory subframe and relocate the pivot point for additional length toe arms. So yeah, this totally changes the geometry. So you gain or you lose camber gain throughout its movement. You also have improved toe curves as well. And I've found this makes a massive difference in my personal 8.6. The traction While it's not quite as good as a classic solid rear axle, it's vastly improved over the factory setup. So by using this kit, you gain a lot more traction and your tyres last a lot longer. This kit is 100% bolt-on, so it's easily reversible. All of the components are sort of fairly standard rod ends, so they're easy enough to replace. It's all adjusted with live adjustment by rotating these arms, so it's very easy to do a wheel alignment. So we can see this bracket here which relocates the trailing arm pickup. New trailing arm, new front tow arm, and bracket. And then of course the rear arm here which mounts the shock, and this is again live adjustment with this adjuster barrel here on the end. Any further questions, please email us. These are ready for sale. We ship all over the world. Thanks for watching.